let's start with, what do you think the turning point in the match was?
Turning point in a match. It was definitely when we came back after set 4, and we were just like, we're going to do this.
How was just the team's offense as a whole? You were able to get multiple people going tonight.
Yes, I think that was really important. I think Ashley did a good job distributing the offense. I'm really proud of how we played tonight.
Well, you played in a couple of 5-setters. This one you finally come out with a win. How's that feel like?
It feels great. I mean, it's always tough when we have these back-to-back matches, but I think it really speaks to the character of our team that we're able to rally together and really push hard in those 5-set matches. It takes just a lot of teamwork, chemistry, and just really comes down to character at the end of the day.
Well, you get your second start as libero. Just kind of how you've been able to gel with the team over the last 2 matches.
Yeah, I think, whenever we started this season, the coach was very clear with us. We are going to need all of you guys towards the season. So, we are here, ready. Everybody can help. So, as soon as I got the opportunity, I knew what to do because we kind of practice and blend out during practice time. So, if I'm here and I can help, I'll do it.
How would you assess the team's defensive performance tonight?
I think we're very good. I think the communication was there, and as Kayla said, we got into the huddle, and then we said we're not going to let this happen again because we already know what is going to a 5th set and not getting the win. So we were getting really into that communication towards the block and defense.
Did that thought cross your mind about the reverse sweep after what Vegas did to you here last time?
No, I mean, it's not that I was confident, but I also I trust my teammates, and then I knew we could get that win.
Well, you played in a lot of 5-setters, but be able to finally pull one out, what did it feel like?
It felt really good, and to see us being as exhausted as we were, and you could tell that was true, to see them just really gut it out and play together there at the end and come up with clutch plays. I always say big players make big plays, and we started to see those things happening, and it was really great. I thought Shannon Scully came in, made a big difference in terms of her ball control, her defense, calming things down, and then coming up with the necessary kills as well. But it felt good to get that done, and now they have a day of rest, so need it.
You had a 7-0 run there in the 5th set. It's the longest string of points you've had throughout the season. Just what about being able the team to come together like that at that moment?
Well, I think they held that momentum and they didn't give away a point. They just, they stayed with it. And I thought that they really did talk about staying strong down the stretch and what they were doing. They were just chipping away at it. And I think, keeping it 1 point at a time and was great. They were very determined.
How about the offense just kind of spread the ball around a little bit more?
Yeah, we got a little bit more play from the middle. Kayla was getting some more balls. That's great. I think Mirren didn't get as much as she wanted at Orlando, but definitely, we saw a little bit more out of the center of the court. They're a phenomenal blocking team. Their middles are great, and when they set their blocks, they're pretty dang good. So our hitters had to keep making sure that we were finding the edges and making really good shot selection. So you could see as soon as we went into that, right into the bottom of that block there, we were struggling. So, but I thought they did a good job of changing up a little bit more down the stretch.
How about your team's blocking and just the defense as a whole?
I thought it was a little stagnant there for a while, in the 2 games, and then I did see that, we talked about it, we were kind of just, if the ball came to us, we were going to dig it. If not, we weren't. And I thought that the team rallied around and each other after that and started to really play more team defense, which, it means you have to cover space. It means you're going to have to get after it. But I liked that because we just got off the plane last night and we were, at 5 o'clock at night and really didn't have much of a break. So it was good to see that we had that in us, that fight in us to do those kind of things and do it anyway, which is awesome.
Yeah, the last time Vegas was in this building, it was a reverse sweep.
It sure was.
Did that ever cross your mind?
Yes, it did. Yeah, it did. And I bet you it crossed our players' minds too, this is not going to happen. And so, it was, and you could see it just going, we got really flat. It really got tired and just played that way. And then to see that, that coming out of them, a lot of heart and passion. So.
National team. So I know some of the players from some of the other teams are getting called up. Have you heard anything about them calling up anybody from your team?
No, we're really in good position at this point, but it's not a definite you know what I mean? It can change at any time based on injuries, different types of things that you have to keep your eye on. And so there would be a possibility, but at this point we're set here. So.
And then I've noticed the last couple of games Camilla's been playing. Is Sarah just resting Sarah, or is Sarah under the weather?
No, everybody's been under the weather, but I think, you know, I just wanted to try shaking things up a little bit, and so we went with Camila. You know, they both are terrific, and you know, and I just think that, you know, everything kind of comes back around, but we have to kind of try different things to see what it looks like. And you know, you saw Erica Pritchard out there too. She's getting some starts, and she's you know, she's really talented, but you know, has a different look on the ball, different things that she can do, and with everybody's strengths, you want to kind of maximize those. And then I want to get different people in the game right now, because we really want to see what we have down the stretch. I want to see, you know, what kind of things do we need for different types of teams. You know, we've all played each other several times. You want to have something different that also changes up for teams that are scouting. But we're going to have to use that, because this stretch is a tough one for us. And, you know, we need fresh legs. We need to keep people going. So.
You mentioned trying different people at that outside position. So we've seen Erica Pritchard, Shannon Scully, Simone Abbott kind of switching through. What do you like about each of their games?
Yeah. I mean, Shannon is so, like, you saw it, calming. Like, she's a very calming person. Erica is, you know, she gets up so high, and she has a high reach, and she blocks really well and does that type of thing. And then Simone, she's just fire, you know. She just likes to get in there and take rips, and, you know, has been passing really well this year. So she's been doing some really good things. But they all have a different energy, and they all have different things that they bring to the table. So it's very interesting to see how maybe some of them can help us in different ways against different opponents.